I'd like to invite you to relax, to find yourself more comfortable, to ensure you're not interrupted. As you begin to notice your breath supporting your body and filling your cells nourishingly, take a deep breath in for 4 seconds and out. Follow this rhythm, breathing in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it and exhale all the way out. Repeat this 3 more times. Breathing in for 4, holding for 4, and exhaling for 4. Notice how your breath becomes a rhythm, a cycle of support. An opportunity for yourself to feel at home and relaxed. Notice any muscle tension, and using your breath to send healing energy to those places. Notice your toes and fingertips relaxing, your joints gently letting go as you become more center and present. As you become more relaxed, you find yourself becoming more quiet and peaceful. Only your breath supporting you and your attention. Now bring your attention to the spot between your eyes. The third eye. Imagine a light there. Notice the color of the light between your eyes. Now imagine that light becoming a beam that extends out into space. Follow that beam as it leaves this building, as it travels above the city, as it continues out. so that you can make out the entire area. Keep going further and further out into outer space. Notice the big blue-green ball below you with the white clouds whispering around it. Allow yourself to enjoy this perspective for a moment. Now, notice another beam of light very near you. It might be a different color than the one you followed into outer space. Begin to follow that beam back down to Earth. This beam is taking you back to Earth a number of years into the future. Keep following this beam down, noticing the curvature of the Earth and geography stretched out below you. As you come closer to the end of the beam, keep noticing where you are. This is where your future self lives, you, sometime in the future. Maybe you get a sense of the time frame, or just know that it is sometime in the future you are visiting. Come into contact with Earth and notice where you are. Notice what dwelling or nature surrounds you. Now move to the dwelling of your future self and notice what it looks like. Notice what kind of landscape there is. Notice if there are trees or flowers. Notice the weather. What sense do you get from this place? Notice the door to this dwelling. Now get someone to come to the door. Maybe you knock. Maybe there's a door chime. On the other side of this door is your future self waiting to greet you. You return the greeting. Your future self, or possibly an image that represents even your higher self, welcomes you into this time and place. Take in this person or representation. Notice what this image looks like and feels like. Notice how they stand, what they're wearing. Get a sense of this person's essence. Now notice the inside of this dwelling. Notice what it feels like to be in this space. Absorb the colors, the air and elements. Take in the energy of this place. Move with your future self to a comfortable place for a conversation. Perhaps your future self offers you something to drink or to nourish you. Settle in and make yourself comfortable for a talk with your future self. Begin by asking, what is it that you most remember about the last few years? Take a moment now to hear that answer. Observe your reaction. Now ask your future self, what do I need to know to get me from where I am now to where you are? What would be most helpful? Listen to what your future self has to tell you. You can feel the love and sincerity Feeling safe, you ask your future self your own questions. Ask yourself one final question before you go. Is there a message, a symbol, object, or a word they will share with you to remember this experience by? As you begin to bring this visit with your future self to a close, thank this person for being here with you today and for sharing that wisdom. Allow them space to speak anything else that you need to hear before you make your way back. Back to the beam of light and journey back to the beam. Feel encapsulated by this beam of light again, watching this world of the future grow ever smaller as you move back into space. From this vantage point, you can see the ball of blue and green below you, clouds speckling the horizon. Notice that your beam of light has intersected with a different beam of light that will take you back to this year, this location, back to the present. Follow this beam of light back to present time here on Earth. You bring back all that you experienced on your journey and are able to recall it easily. As you travel down this beam, notice the earth growing bigger and bigger. Moving further down the beam, notice the geography of this area, the skyline, the landscape. Finally, come back into the room here. Good. In a few moments, I'm going to count from 3 to 1. At the count of 1, you will be refreshed and alert as you have had the perfect amount of rest, knowing you can remember everything you wish about this journey. When you open your eyes, take some time to jot down the things you want to remember. 3, coming back to present, becoming more alert and refreshed. 2, stretching your body, feeling the ground supporting you. And 1, eyes opened, refreshed, and ready